A mascot represents the heart of any given team, its triumphs, its passion, its motivations and its pride. The best mascots are not only a ferocious token for opponent intimidation, but they also show up and show out through interactions at events. That being said, not everybody is lucky enough to have a stud like Rowdy the Roadrunner as their mascot. San Antonio. My essay staff writer Jesse Lizararas said it best: San Antonio mascots do not settle for eagles and call it a day. No, dear reader. That'd be too easy. Step aside, San Antonio Zoo. The Alamo City's chaotic mascots need a zoo of their own. The following are San Antonio's top 8 worst sports mascots, number 1 being the worst. While Jalapeno the Jalapeno, Mission's Baseball's spiciest mascot, is creative and humorous, Mission's Baseball's other mascot, Henry the Puffy Taco, falls short. The two pay homage to San Antonio's treasured Tex-Mex and Mexican food selection, but the difference is that a taco is not nearly as fierce or funny as Jalapeno. Admittedly, it is not hard to outshine a faceless taco. While a globe makes sense for the International School of the Americas, a magnet school housed in Legacy of Educational Excellence, LEE, High School, what are globies? A button is part of a rattlesnake's rattle, but why not just call the Central Catholic High School team the Rattlesnakes? Buttons are unique but tame. Speaking of spurs, what is up with that coyote? Save for sports enthusiasts, the general public would likely guess that the San Antonio Spurs mascot would be some iteration of a metal spike attached to the back of a cowboy boot, but rather, the Spurs mascot is a coyote with bulging eyes. Sure, the coyote has more of a ferocity factor than a spur or even a boot would, but it is still a bit out of left field. No, it's not what you think. Communication Arts High School's mascot is not an archery arrow, the arrow is a 7-sided polygon you can see on a road sign. An archery arrow would have been much cooler. Lanier High School's VOC mascot is a mechanical gear that is part of a larger machine. While symbolic, a VOC is not a mascot-worthy object. Don't forget that Lee used to be named Robert E. Lee High School. During that time, the school's Confederate soldier mascot was a tribute to its namesake, Confederate General Lee, the man who led the South in the Civil War. Since the school's rebranding, the Lee Volunteers adopted the military service dogs as their mascot. It's an upgrade from its racist past, but only a small one. Arguably equally as problematic as Lee High School's previous mascot is Harlandale High School's mascot, the Indian. Need the Kansas City Chiefs to remind y'all? Cultural appropriation is not okay. Texas. Booker T. Washington High School's Dallas mascot, Pegasus, is a unique one. Are they more whimsical and childlike than menacing? Absolutely. In the same realm as the Pegasuses, but slightly less cool, are the unicorns,